Taylor Swift is reportedly speaking out after new concerns surrounding Selena Gomez suddenly sparked massive reactions online. This all started after Selena's recent public appearance in the UK reignited speculation about her health. On March 1st, 2026, Selena Gomez made a public appearance in London for a promotional event tied to her latest film project. She walked the red carpet, posed for photographers, gave interviews, and posted content to her social media accounts. It was supposed to be routine, another day in the life of a global superstar, doing press in another country. But within hours of photos and videos surfacing online, something darker began to unfold. Twitter user Matt Wallace posted a series of photos from the event, with a caption that sent shockwaves through social media. Selena Gomez just made an appearance in the UK, and something is clearly wrong. This is not what a healthy 33-year-old woman looks like. The tweet included side-by-side comparisons of Selena from previous events and her recent London appearance, highlighting what Wallace described as concerning physical changes. The post went viral immediately. Within 24 hours, it had been viewed over 15 million times, retweeted more than 200,000 times, and accumulated thousands upon thousands of comments. People were dissecting every angle of Selena's face, analyzing her posture, scrutinizing her movements in video clips, and offering their own theories about what might be wrong. The speculation ranged from the concern to the outright invasive. Some users suggested Selena looked bloated or swollen, attributing it to possible medication side effects. Others pointed to what they perceived as puffiness around her face and claimed it indicated kidney problems or other organ issues. A subset of users went even further, diagnosing her with everything from Cushing's syndrome to heart failure, based solely on photographs taken by paparazzi from unflattering angles. Medical professionals on TikTok, or at least people claiming to be medical professionals, began posting their own analysis videos. One video that gained significant traction featured someone in scrubs, pointing at screenshots of Selena and listing possible medical conditions that could cause facial swelling. The video had over 8 million views before Selena's team even became aware of its existence. Fan accounts tried to push back against the narrative. Selenators flooded Twitter with posts reminding people that Selena has been open about her lupus diagnosis and that the disease, along with the medications used to treat it, can cause significant physical changes, including weight fluctuation and facial swelling. They posted educational threads about lupus and autoimmune diseases, trying to inject facts into a conversation that had become dominated by speculation and concern trolling. But the damage was done. The conversation had already spiraled far beyond any one person's ability to control it. By March 2nd, every major tabloid and entertainment news outlet was covering the story. Headlines ranged from the vague fans expressed concern over Selena Gomez's UK appearance to the more sensational, is Selena Gomez hiding a health crisis? Selena herself had not responded. Her Instagram remained active, but she posted nothing addressing the speculation. She shared a photo from the London event with a simple caption about being grateful for the experience, but the comments section became a battleground. Thousands of people left messages ranging from genuine concern to outright rudeness, with some demanding she address her health publicly and others telling her she looked sick or unwell. The silence from Selena's camp only intensified the speculation. When a celebrity is embroiled in controversy and refuses to address it, the internet fills that vacuum with increasingly wild theories. And that is exactly what happened here. By March 3rd, Reddit threads were dissecting Selena's medical history. Instagram detectives were analyzing every photo she had posted in the past 6 months, looking for clues, and YouTube channels dedicated to celebrity gossip were pumping out videos with titles like "The Truth About Selena Gomez's Health" that no one is talking about. What started as one viral tweet had become a full-scale media frenzy, and at the center of it was Selena Gomez, who was being subjected to the kind of invasive public scrutiny that has destroyed countless celebrities before her. Then, 4 days after the initial tweet went viral, someone unexpected entered the conversation. Someone who rarely weighs in on internet drama. Someone who had been silent on social media for over 100 days. Taylor Swift. The conversation around Selena's appearance did not stay confined to one corner of the internet. It metastasized across every platform, morphing and evolving as it spread, picking up new angles and new accusations with each iteration. On TikTok, the speculation took on a particularly cruel tone. Users began stitching videos of Selena from the UK event with their own commentary, often framing their concern in condescending or mocking ways. One video that gained over 12 million views featured a creator, zooming in on Selena's face and circling areas they claimed showed clear signs of distress. Another viral TikTok compared Selena's current appearance to photos from 2019, set to somber music with text overlay reading what happened to her. The algorithm did what algorithms do. It amplified the content that generated the most engagement, which meant the most sensational takes rose to the top. Videos offering measured, factual discussions about lupus and chronic illness got a fraction of the views that speculative, dramatic videos received. The platform was actively rewarding people for contributing to the pile-on, even if they framed their videos as coming from a place of concern. Instagram was slightly better, but not by much. Fan pages dedicated to Selena tried to combat the narrative by posting throwback photos and reminding followers of Selena's openness about her health struggles. But even in those comment sections, the discourse was overwhelmingly focused on her appearance. People who had never commented on a Selena Gomez post before were suddenly flooding in with their unsolicited medical opinions. Twitter became ground zero for the most intense debates. Medical professionals, actual verified doctors, began weighing in, with many condemning the armchair diagnoses happening online. Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a rheumatologist, posted a thread explaining how lupus medications, particularly corticosteroids like prednisone, can cause what's known as moon face or facial swelling. Stop diagnosing celebrities you've never examined based on paparazzi photos, she wrote. You have no idea what medications someone is on, what their treatment plan is, or what they're dealing with privately. But for every reasonable medical professional trying to inject facts into the conversation, there were dozens of people without any medical training offering their own theories. Some claimed Selena was clearly in kidney failure again. Others insisted she must be dealing with congestive heart failure. A particularly persistent theory claimed she was on high-dose steroids for an unspecified condition, which explained the facial swelling. The speculation extended beyond just her physical appearance. People began analyzing her behavior in video clips from the UK event. Some claimed she looked sluggish or out of it, suggesting she might be over-medicated. Others pointed to moments where she appeared to lose her train of thought during interviews, as evidence of cognitive decline. Every gesture, every pause, every blink was scrutinized and weaponized, as evidence that something was seriously wrong. Entertainment journalists found themselves in an uncomfortable position. On one hand, Selena Gomez's health was clearly a topic their audiences wanted to read about. The traffic numbers proved it. On the other hand, responsible reporting meant acknowledging that speculating about someone's medical condition based on photos was ethically dubious at best and actively harmful at worst. Most outlets tried to split the difference. They covered the fact that speculation was happening without fully endorsing it, using hedging language like fans are concerned or social media users have noticed. But even that coverage contributed to the problem by legitimizing the conversation and spreading it to audiences who might not have seen the original viral tweets. By March 5th, Selena Gomez was trending worldwide on Twitter, but it was not because she had released new music or made an exciting announcement. It was because millions of people were talking about her body, her face, and her perceived health problems. The conversation had become completely untethered from anything Selena herself had said or done. It was a collective projection, with everyone reading into her appearance, whatever narrative they wanted to see. Some of the discourse came from a place of genuine concern. Longtime fans who had followed Selena through her 2017 kidney transplant, her hospitalizations, and her candid discussions about mental health were worried that she might be struggling again. They remembered how close she had come to death during her lupus complications, and the fear that she might be in crisis again was real. But much of it was not rooted in genuine concern. It was gossip dressed up as care. It was voyeurism masquerading as compassion. And for Selena, who was simply trying to do her job and promote her work, the experience of being dissected by millions of strangers must have been suffocating. The irony, of course, is that Selena Gomez has been more transparent about her health struggles than almost any celebrity of her stature. She has spoken openly about her lupus diagnosis, her kidney transplant, her mental health challenges, and the ongoing management of chronic illness. She has used her platform to raise awareness and reduce stigma. And yet when she showed up to do press looking slightly different than she had at previous events, the internet responded with speculation, judgment, and invasive medical diagnoses from people who had never met her, never examined her, and had no actual information about her current health status. The whole situation highlighted something deeply broken about celebrity culture and social media. the same platforms that allow celebrities to connect with fans and control their own narratives, also enable mass harassment disguised as concern. And once the speculation reaches a critical mass, it becomes almost impossible to stop. Selena's team faced a difficult decision. Do they respond and risk legitimizing the conversation, potentially making it bigger? Or do they stay silent and hope it blows over, knowing that silence often gets interpreted as confirmation that something is wrong? For days, they chose silence. Selena continued posting on Instagram as if nothing was happening, sharing behind-the-scenes content from her film projects and photos with her husband Benny Blanco. She did not acknowledge the speculation. She did not address the concern. She simply carried on. But someone else was watching, someone who knew firsthand what Selena was dealing with because they had been there for all of it. Someone who had held Selena's hand through hospital visits, medication adjustments, and the darkest moments of chronic illness. Someone who was done watching their best friend get torn apart online. Taylor Swift was about to break her silence. To understand why Taylor Swift's eventual response hit so hard, you need to understand the actual reality of what Selena Gomez has been dealing with for over a decade. Not the speculation, not the rumors. The documented, confirmed medical journey that Selena has chosen to share publicly. Selena was diagnosed with lupus in 2013, though she did not reveal the diagnosis publicly until 2015. Lupus is a chronic autoimmune disease where the immune system attacks healthy tissue, causing inflammation and damage to various parts of the body, including joints, skin, kidneys, blood cells, brain, heart, and lungs. It is unpredictable, incurable, and can be life-threatening. When Selena first went public with her diagnosis, she did so to explain why she was canceling tour dates and stepping back from the spotlight. "I wanted to be proactive and focus on maintaining my health and happiness, and have decided that the best way forward is to take some time off," she said in a statement. At the time, many fans did not fully grasp the severity of what she was dealing with. Lupus was not widely understood, and Selena herself was still figuring out how to manage the disease. The medications used to treat lupus are powerful and come with significant side effects. Corticosteroids like prednisone are commonly prescribed to reduce inflammation, but they cause weight gain, facial swelling, the moon face effect that doctors had been trying to explain to Twitter, mood changes, and increased risk of infection. Immunosuppressants help control the overactive immune system, but leave patients vulnerable to illness. Antimalarial drugs can help with skin and joint symptoms, but come with their own set of complications. In other words, the physical changes people were speculating about online were not signs that something was wrong with Selena's treatment. They were signs that the treatment was working. Her body was responding to medication that was keeping her alive. But the public did not fully understand the severity of Selena's condition until 2017, when she revealed that she had undergone a kidney transplant. One of the most serious complications of lupus is kidney damage, and Selena's kidneys had been failing. Without a transplant, she would have needed dialysis for the rest of her life, or worse. Her friend Francia Raisa donated one of her kidneys to Selena in a surgery that took place in the summer of 2017. Selena later revealed that there were complications during the procedure. An artery flipped during surgery, requiring doctors to build a new artery using a vein from her leg. She woke up in the ICU, and the recovery process was brutal. "She gave me the ultimate gift and sacrifice by donating her kidney to me," Selena wrote on Instagram when she finally revealed the transplant. "I am incredibly blessed. I love you so much, sis." The transplant was life-saving, but it did not cure her lupus. Selena still has the disease. She still requires medication to prevent her body from rejecting the transplanted kidney. She still deals with flare-ups, fatigue, pain, and all the other symptoms that come with chronic autoimmune disease. The transplant bought her time and improved her quality of life, but it did not make her normal or healthy in the way most people think of those terms. In the years following the transplant, Selena has been open about her ongoing health challenges. She has discussed being on immunosuppressants, which means her immune system is intentionally weakened to prevent rejection of the transplanted kidney. This makes her more susceptible to infections, a reality that became particularly relevant during the COVID-19 pandemic, when immunocompromised individuals faced significantly higher risks. She has also been candid about her mental health struggles, which are intertwined with her physical health. In 2020, Selena revealed she had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, adding another layer to the complex medical picture she manages daily. the mood swings, anxiety, and depression that can accompany both lupus and bipolar disorder require their own medications and treatment protocols, which can also affect appearance and weight. Selena's transparency about her health has been lauded by advocacy groups and medical professionals. She has used her platform to raise awareness about lupus, organ donation, mental health, and the realities of living with chronic illness. She executive produced the Netflix documentary Selena Gomez, My Mind Me, which gave an intimate look at her struggles. She has spoken at events, done interviews, and consistently tried to destigmatize the conversations around illness and treatment. And yet, when she showed up to a press event in London looking slightly different than she had at previous appearances, possibly because she was in the middle of a lupus flare-up, possibly because her medication dosages had been adjusted, possibly for any number of reasons that are nobody's business but hers and her doctors, the internet decided it had the right to diagnose her, speculate about her, and publicly dissect her appearance. This is the context that makes what happened next so significant. Selena Gomez is not a celebrity trying to hide a health problem. She is a woman who has been extraordinarily open about her health, who has educated millions of people about lupus and organ donation, who has never tried to present a false image of being perfectly healthy. And still, she was subjected to invasive speculation and cruel commentary. Taylor Swift knew all of this. Taylor had been there for the diagnosis, the treatments, the kidney transplant, the recovery, the medication adjustments, the flare-ups, and everything in between. Taylor had watched her best friend nearly die and then fight her way back. Taylor had seen up close exactly what lupus does to a body and exactly how hard Selena works every single day just to function. So when the internet decided to turn Selena's appearance into a viral spectacle, Taylor had seen enough. On March 7, 2026, at 3:47 p.m. EST, Taylor Swift posted to Instagram for the first time in 100 days. The post was a simple black and white photo of Selena from years earlier, smiling and healthy looking, but it was the caption that sent shockwaves across the internet. I've stayed quiet on here for months because I've been living my life away from the noise. But I can't stay quiet about this. Selena has been managing lupus for years, something she's been open about, and the medications she takes can cause physical changes. That's not a secret or a scandal. That's a chronic illness. Watching people who have never met her, never examined her, and know nothing about her medical history play doctor on the internet has been disgusting. She's one of the strongest people I know, and she doesn't deserve this. None of us do better. The post went viral within minutes. Within an hour, it had 10 million likes. Within 3 hours, every major news outlet was covering it. By the end of the day, Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez were both trending worldwide, but this time for a very different reason. The response to Taylor's post was immediate and massive. Fellow celebrities began reposting it and adding their own messages of support. Francia Raisa, who donated her kidney to Selena, posted a lengthy Instagram story, thanking Taylor for speaking up and adding her own plea for people to leave Selena alone. "You have no idea what she deals with every single day," Francia wrote. "The fact that she's out there working and living her life is a miracle. Show some respect." Other celebrities who deal with chronic illness or have been subjected to similar scrutiny about their appearance also weighed in. Lady Gaga, who has been open about her fibromyalgia, posted, "Thank you, Taylor Swift, for saying what needs to be said. Chronic illness is not a spectator sport." Halsey, who has endometriosis and other health conditions, added, "The entitlement people feel to comment on bodies they don't live in will never cease to amaze me." Medical professionals also jumped into the conversation, this time with much more visibility than they had before. The American Lupus Foundation released a statement, thanking Taylor for bringing attention to the realities of living with lupus and the side effects of treatment. Several rheumatologists posted their own responses, explaining in detail how lupus medications work and why physical changes are a normal and often necessary part of managing the disease. But the most significant response came from Selena herself. About 2 hours after Taylor's post went live, Selena posted her own statement. It was longer and more detailed than anyone expected. "I've been sitting with how to respond to the past week, and honestly, I wasn't sure I was going to. I've been dealing with lupus for over a decade. I had a kidney transplant. I take medication that keeps me alive. And yes, that medication causes side effects, including weight gain and swelling. I've been open about all of this because I believe in reducing stigma and helping other people who are going through similar things feel less alone. But I'm also a human being, and watching thousands of people analyze my body, diagnose me with conditions I don't have, and make assumptions about my health based on photographs has been really painful. I showed up to do my job, I promoted my project, I was having a good day, and then I saw that people had turned my appearance into a crisis. Thank you to everyone who defended me, especially my best friend, who didn't need to speak up but did anyway. I'm okay. I'm managing my health with my doctors who actually know what they're talking about. And I'm going to keep showing up and doing my work, even if that means some people are going to have opinions about how I look. That's their problem, not mine. The post was shared millions of times. It sparked a much larger conversation about chronic illness, disability, celebrity, privacy, and the cruelty of social media. Think pieces appeared in major publications. News segments aired discussing lupus awareness. The American Kidney Fund reported a 300% increase in traffic to their website's lupus information pages in the 48 hours following Selena's statement. But perhaps most importantly, the tone of the conversation shifted. The people who had been speculating about Selena's health suddenly found themselves on the defensive. Many deleted their tweets or TikToks. Others posted half-hearted apologies, claiming they were just concerned. A few doubled down, insisting they had the right to comment on what celebrities post publicly, but those voices were quickly drowned out. Taylor's decision to break her 100-day social media silence, specifically to defend Selena, sent a clear message about priorities. Taylor Swift had just completed the highest-grossing concert tour in history. She was engaged to Travis Kelce and planning a wedding. She had every reason to stay in her bubble of personal happiness and ignore internet drama, but she did not, because when it came to Selena Gomez being attacked, Taylor's loyalty overrode everything else. The post also revealed something that many people did not know. Taylor had been watching, even though she was not posting, even though she appeared to be offline, she was seeing what was being said about her best friend. She was watching the speculation spiral. She was seeing the cruelty and the armchair diagnoses and the invasive commentary. And she was waiting for the right moment to step in. That moment came when she realized Selena was not going to defend herself. Selena, who had been so open about her health for so many years, had decided the speculation did not deserve a response. She was going to ignore it and hope it went away. But Taylor knew better. Taylor knew that silence would be interpreted as confirmation, that the rumors would only grow louder, and that Selena would continue to be subjected to invasive scrutiny every time she made a public appearance. So Taylor did what Taylor Swift has done for Selena Gomez for 17 years. She showed up. She used her massive platform, her influence, and her voice to change the narrative. She did not ask for permission. She did not coordinate with Selena's team. She just posted the truth and let the chips fall where they may. The fact that it was Taylor Swift saying these words mattered. When a celebrity of Taylor's magnitude speaks, the entire industry listens. Media outlets cannot ignore it. Other celebrities feel emboldened to add their voices. Fans take it seriously. Taylor's statement was not just a defense of Selena. It was a rebuke to an entire culture that treats celebrity bodies as public property. In the days following Taylor's post, several media literacy organizations reported using the incident as a teaching tool. Schools discussed it in classes about digital citizenship and online ethics. Mental health advocates used it to illustrate the real harm that social media speculation can cause. The conversation expanded far beyond just Taylor and Selena to encompass larger questions about how we treat people, both online and off. But for Taylor and Selena, it was not about starting a movement or making a statement. It was about friendship. It was about one person standing up for another when they needed it most. To fully understand why Taylor Swift's defense of Selena Gomez hit so hard, you have to understand the architecture of their friendship. Because this was not the first time Taylor had shown up for Selena, and it almost certainly will not be the last. Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift met in 2008, when they were both dating Jonas Brothers. Selena was 15 and dating Nick Jonas. Taylor was 18 and dating Joe Jonas. They were thrown together by circumstance, bonded over shared experiences of young fame and complicated relationships, and somehow managed to build something that has lasted nearly 2 decades. It was the best thing we got out of those relationships. Selena has said multiple times over the years that relationship with Nick ended. Taylor's relationship with Joe ended. But the friendship that formed during those double dates and late-night conversations survived and deepened. By 2014, Taylor was telling reporters that their friendship was The longest one I think either of us had. She explained, when your life changes and you become thrust into this really strange whirlwind, where what your life is different from what other people think your life is. Having someone who truly understands becomes invaluable, and that understanding has been tested repeatedly over the years. When Selena was first diagnosed with lupus in 2013, Taylor was one of the few people she confided in immediately. When Selena had to cancel tour dates and disappear from public life to focus on her health, Taylor was there. When Selena was hospitalized, Taylor showed up. The 2017 kidney transplant was a turning point. Selena has said that Taylor visited her in the hospital multiple times during her recovery. Taylor was there for the painful, unglamorous parts, the IV bags and the medication schedules, and the moments when Selena was not sure she was going to make it through. That kind of showing up cements a friendship in ways that red carpet appearances never could. When Taylor faced her own crisis in 2016, the Kanye West and Kim Kardashian controversy that effectively erased her from public life for a year, Selena was one of the few people Taylor let in. While Taylor was rebuilding herself in private, Selena was checking in daily, reminding Taylor who she was beyond the headlines and the think pieces. "We literally talk every day," Selena told a reporter in 2015. And that has apparently remained true, even as both of their lives have gotten busier, even as Taylor embarked on the Eras tour, and Selena focused on acting and her beauty brand. They have maintained that daily communication, text messages, phone calls, voice memos. The friendship has adapted to their schedules but never wavered. In 2023, when Hailey Bieber made comments about not liking a Taylor Swift song, Selena immediately jumped to Taylor's defense. The situation escalated quickly, with Selena's history with Justin Bieber adding fuel to the fire. But what mattered was the instinct. When someone came for Taylor, Selena responded without hesitation. And when Selena took heat for that defense, Taylor stayed by her side through the resulting controversy. That is the pattern that has defined their friendship for 17 years. When one is attacked, the other defends. When one is struggling, the other shows up. When one needs to disappear from public life, the other holds space for them. They have built something rare in an industry that usually chews up and spits out female friendships for entertainment value. Last year, both of them reached major personal milestones around the same time. Taylor got engaged to Travis Kelce in August 2025. Selena married Benny Blanco in September 2025. After years of tabloid scrutiny over their romantic relationships, after endless headlines about who they were dating and why those relationships ended, they both found their people at roughly the same time. "We both ended up fortunately being engaged around the same time, and that was the coolest part," Selena reflected. "When we talk about it, we're not like, look at this prosperity. It's more so like, this is so cool that you get it." That quote reveals the foundation of everything. They do not bond over success or fame or wealth. They bond over getting it, over understanding what it is like to have your body scrutinized, your health questioned, your relationships dissected, your every move analyzed by millions of strangers who feel entitled to opinions about your life. When Taylor ended her 100-day social media hiatus in March 2025, it was not for her own album announcement or personal news. It was to celebrate Selena's new album, As Selena Gomez and its Benny Blanco. "I love this album so much. Oh my God, it d." Taylor wrote, breaking months of silence simply to hype up her best friend's work. That is who they are to each other. They are the people who show up. They are the people who break silence when it matters. They are the people who defend each other publicly even when it would be easier to stay quiet. So when the speculation about Selena's health reached a fever pitch in March 2026, when the cruelty and invasiveness crossed a line that Taylor could not ignore, her response was not calculated or strategic. It was instinct. It was 17 years of friendship condensed into a single Instagram post that said, "Not on my watch." The shocking truth that Taylor Swift revealed about Selena Gomez was not a secret or a scandal. It was a defense. It was a public reminder that Selena has been managing a serious chronic illness for over a decade, that the physical changes people were mocking and speculating about are side effects of medication that keeps her alive, and that armchair medical diagnoses from strangers on the internet are cruel and harmful. But more than that, Taylor's post revealed the strength of a friendship that has survived everything the entertainment industry has thrown at it. It revealed that after 17 years, through lupus and kidney transplants and public controversies and private struggles, these two women are still choosing each other, still protecting each other, still showing up when it matters most. That is the truth. And in an industry where female friendships are often dismissed as performative or temporary, where women are pitted against each other for clicks and ratings, it might be the most shocking revelation of all.